Hi, this is Josh with Major Third Music here in Des Moines, Iowa, bringing you a tutorial on how to play Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Green Day. Now, first, I'm going to walk you through how to play this as if you know all of the parts of playing. The strum pattern, down, down, up, down, up, the chords, and how to switch them. That way, if you already know these things, then you'll be able to learn this very quickly. If you don't, then you can continue listening, and I'll walk you through the strum pattern and give you a few hints about how to play these, how to switch these. But I've changed the chords so that they're a little bit more playable for beginners. You should be able to get these the first try unless you're just starting out, and then they may still be tricky for you. But I'll give you some tips. Okay, first, if you have any questions about this or about music lessons, which I offer, piano or guitar, then please contact me here, Major Third Music. You can find my contact information. Let's get started. Okay, first off, there are really three parts to this song. I'm going to play it for you first. One part I have not included, but it just goes E minor to G, E minor to G, C, D, and then it starts over. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. Here we go. From the beginning. That was one time all the way through the pattern. And it repeats a few times, but if you've got it once, then you've got it all the times. And you just need to figure out whether to play through all of this one time, two times, three times. Really, it's to your own taste. The song could repeat forever if you wanted to. Okay, now let me show you first that part that's not clearly marked out here. There's one part right as you're getting ready to repeat the song for the first time. E minor, G, E minor, G, C, D, and then you start the song all over. You might have also noticed we hang out on the G for a couple times, whereas a lot of these chords we're just playing down, down, up, down, up one time and then switching on to the next chord. This G we play a couple times, like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and then switch. And let's look at the structure of the song. You play this for the introduction before they start singing 2 times. But then, when they do start singing, you play it 2 more times before moving on to the second section of the song. So keep that in mind. If you're going to sing along with the song, you need to play yourself some kind of introduction maybe. Okay? But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. 2 times on G, 1 time, and then when we hit this next section, 1 time on E minor 7, 1 time on D suspended, 1 time on C9, 1 time on G. And then you repeat that section 2 times. Okay? Pretty easy. Now, for you students who are a little bit more advanced, who have all the switches down, who have all the strum patterns down, maybe that's all you need to know. You may be able to play this song already. There are the chords for you. Maybe pause the video, write them down, or find yourself some chords online. A good site would be ultimateguitar.com, and you can find this there, I'm sure. If you need any more tips, let's continue. I'll walk you through this strum pattern and maybe some switching tips too, although those are a little bit more basic. So let's start here. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, first, think of this strum pattern in 2 parts. One part, down, down, up. That one's very easy. So all you do is you start up here, down, down again, up, Now make the rhythm just like this. Make it sound just like I played it, okay? And then there's this other part, up, down, up. This one is actually more simple. It goes to this rhythm, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Up, down, up, just like that. The only thing that's a little bit tricky here is you've got 2 ups in a row, and that throws a lot of people off. So you need to start down beneath the strings, up, down, up, just like that. Okay? So down, down, up. And then part 2 is up, down, up. Try it like that. Down, down, up. Down, up. Okay? Now once you've done that enough times, then you'll be able to play this entire thing. There is a little trick of putting these 2 parts together because there's just the slightest little pause between the U, the up, and the next U, the next up. So here's the entire thing again. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Yep, you're going to have to go through this a number of times. I might even make an entire tutorial on playing this strum pattern because some people get it more quickly than others. For some people it can be rather tricky. So give yourself a few times at that. Okay, now you notice that I've made all of these chords really easy to switch. These aren't the exact chords to the song, but they sound great with it, and most listeners could never tell that they're incorrect chords. And it's not that they're incorrect, they're just different forms of the chord. For instance, I'm not exactly sure, maybe D suspended might be a D major, a normal D major chord on the recording. So let's take a look here. G. You've got the 3rd fret of the thinnest string, the 3rd fret of the 2nd thinnest string. Okay? So here's the 3rd fret. These 2 fingers go there. What's great about these chords, this G, is to switch to that C9, these 2 stay here. For all of these chords, actually. That's one of the things that's made this really, really simple. I've made it so that you never have to switch those. You only have to use your more powerful fingers, move around a little bit. And these are the fingers that are a little bit more coordinated anyway. So no worries there. Another thing is this G to this C. Your hand is in exactly the same shape for both chords. Look at this switch. I'm just moving each finger down 1 string, and we're there. Now, D suspended is really similar. Actually, you've just got to move the pointer finger down 1, and you don't need your middle finger at all on this one. But one thing that you've got to note, make sure that you're not playing the thickest string, or else the chord sounds really messy. It doesn't sound so bad maybe on this recording, but this note doesn't fit in the chord. So make sure that you're leaving the thickest string out. What I mean by that is you're going to play the 2nd string on down. You don't want to play all 6 strings like that. Okay. Now, the only other chord is E minor. This one doesn't really match up as well with the rest of these, but with a little practice, you should be able to get these. Now, here's what I would recommend to anybody who's having troubles switching through these in the right time. What you want to do is you want to forget about all these chords. Pick 2, G and C, for example. This will be a nice, easy switch for you. Also, forget about that strum pattern for now. We're going back to the very basics. If you're not good at switching these chords yet, then here's what you should do. Get your hand in the position of the G. Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, then switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then switch back. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a good exercise to get these switches down. Once you've got it down like that, then you can speed up the strumming just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, can see I'm switching every 4 beats. 4 strums on G, 4 strums on C, 4 strums on the G again, 4 strums on C again. This is a really good way to get down these switches. And you just gradually make the strum pattern more and more complicated. Eventually, you'll do this. Down, up, 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 down, up. If that's too much of a progression for you, if that's too fast, too much, too quickly, then just make it a slow set of eighth notes. That's what these faster strums are. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, switch, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, switch, down, up, down, up, and so on. Okay, now I've given you the example of going through G and C, but you can do this process with all of these chords. Do the same thing to practice C to D, C, D, C, D, D, E, D, E, D, E, and any combination possible of all of these. G, D, G, D, G to E minor, all of these. Okay, now we've pretty much covered all of the bases. Like I said, I may need a tutorial just on this one. If you have any questions about any of this, please contact me. You can find all of my information once again at majorthirdmusic.com. Feel free to give me a call, send me an email, and let me know what your problem is, and I'll do what I can to help you. Also, if you're looking for lessons, piano or guitar, please give me a call. I'd be happy to hear from you. I hope this helped. Hope that you made it all the way through. I'm going to play it one more time, and that will conclude the video. Thanks.